At that time, Jesus said to the crowds, "When you see a cloud rising in the west, you say at once, 'us.Our is coming.' And so it happens. And when you see the south wind blowing, you say, 'There will be scorching heat.' And it happens. You hypocrites! You know how to interpret the appearance of earth and sky, but why do you not know how to interpret the present time? And why do you not judge for yourselves what is right? As you go with your accuser before the magistrate, make an effort to settle with him on the way, lest he drag you to the judge, and the judge hand you over to the officer, and the officer put you in prison. I tell you, you will never get out until you have paid the very last penny." The Gospel of the Lord. Dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, I had the very rare privilege of seeing and hearing our Holy Father Saint John Paul II in the year 1986 in Goa. We were all gathered in one basilica, Bom Jesus, and there he addressed to us. And I, for one, was trying to shake hands when he came on the aisle. And I could not get his full hand, but only I could get his little finger. So that is the personal touch I have. And I have great regard for Holy Father, Saint Holy Father John Paul II. When he was elevated to become Pope, he addressed to the world, "Do not fear." He addressed to the world, "Do not fear." And he went round 124 countries proclaiming the message of Christ. And so today we remember him. Reflecting on today's gospel and the first reading, my dear brothers and sisters, we hear Jesus telling us, "Why do you not know how to interpret the present time? And why do you not judge for yourself what is right?" And we see in the first reading, my dear brothers and sisters, St. Paul writing to the Romans, explaining our human condition. And he says, in his words, we can put down in 3 points. He demonstrates the inadequacy of human knowledge. We may know a thing, but we may not do it. We may know about table tennis, but we may not play. We know about Christ, but we may not practice what he says. Second thing that he demonstrates is inadequacy of human resolution. We may resolve to do a thing, but later on fail to do it. St. Peter said, "I am ready to die with you," but later on he denied him. It can happen to any one of us. So resolution itself is not enough. We have to come to know the person of Christ who redeems us and who saves us. Third thing, my dear brothers and sisters, is the limitation of our diagnosis. Like a doctor who may know what is the ailment, but he may fail to give a cure. We may know about our condition, but unless we come to Jesus, we will not be healed, will not be saved. My dear brothers and sisters, it is important for us to know Jesus, to love Jesus, and to live according to his teaching. That is why Jesus is saying, do you not know to interpret the signs of the times? What is the sign of the time? Signs of the time is invitation to come to Jesus, to make peace with God. If we know that we are far away from God, far away from Jesus, it is the invitation to come back to him in mercy, in his mercy and forgiveness. My dear brothers and sisters, that is the invitation that God is giving to you and to me this morning. Let us come back to Jesus. Let us make peace with Jesus and experience within us peace with our neighbors as well. Amen.